Hot water suggests grief caused by a king, ruler, or government authorities. The hotter the water, the more intense the affliction. At times, hot water also symbolizes fear, consternation, or sickness. If a person sees that he has taken water by cupping his hands and such water becomes ice, it means the wealth he has accumulated will remain intact with him. In a dream, a water jug means travels, or it could represent a woman who becomes pregnant, then have a miscarriage or abortion. The water represents the fetus, and the jug represents the mother's womb. Washing one's dirt with hot water in a dream means benefits. Drinking hot water from the boiler in a dream means sickness, stress, depression, or a scare by evil spirits. Also see bathhouse. Drink, hot, hot. If a person dreams that he is drinking seawater and the water is not turbid or muddy, nor are any waves seen in such waters, it means he will acquire as much of the wealth of this world as the amount of water he had drunk. Moreover, he shall lead a clean and happy life. But if the water is brackish or filthy, or the ocean is shrouded in darkness, or the water assumes the form of huge, frightening waves, it suggests he will be afflicted with grief, fear, and hardship, the intensity of which will depend on how much of the above conditions prevail in the water or ocean. In a dream, distilled water also may represent bringing out confiscated or stolen merchandise, or discovering hidden goods. As for distilled farm water, or from water lily, or distilled water from similar flowers in a dream, they represent medicinal remedies, profits, celebrations, or weddings. Also see water. In a dream, distilled water represents beautiful children or noble children. Seeing distilled water in a dream also may signify acquiring knowledge from learned people who practice what they teach. It also means learning wisdom from wise people. Smelling rose, water or orange, blossom water or distilled water from jonquil or from any species of the narcissus flower in a dream means joy, happiness, cheers, eulogies, and prosperity. Delivering water. In a dream, a water carrier represents a man of piety and trueness, because he practices the best of deeds, and particularly if he does not receive a wage for his delivery in the dream. If one sees himself filling a bottle of water and delivering it to a house, it represents his earnings. A water carrier in a dream also represents a Gnostic who heals the illness of people's hearts with his knowledge, love, and wisdom. A water carrier in a dream also represents one who can go near high-ranking people. Walking on water in a dream represents one's strong faith, certitude, and trust in Allah Almighty. This is particularly true if while waking one also speaks words of wisdom. Otherwise, walking on water in a dream also could mean clarifying a complex issue. Walking on water in a dream also could mean undertaking a dangerous venture and trusting one's affairs to Allah's protection. If one walks back from the water to the dry land in a dream, it means that he will satisfy his needs or fulfill his intentions. In a dream, waking on water represents one's good intention, clarity, and certitude. Consuming clean, sweet water in the dream means he will enjoy a clean and happy life, provided he does not know its quantity, nor is he aware of himself being in a state of tour, nor does he know himself to be on a journey in a strange, unknown place. The same applies if the water is not sweet, but the water is brackish and muddy. It means he will suffer from some ailment or disease whose seriousness will depend on how brackish or muddy the water is. In a dream, a water lily means life, hiding, concealment, travels by sea. If a traveler by sea sees a water lily in his dream, it means that his ship may drown. A water lily in a dream also represents a lawfully earned money from which one spends for his charities to please his Lord. A water lily in a dream also means sorrow, sadness, illness. A man with different faces, someone whose actions are tainted, or whose temper is changing constantly. Having a bouquet of water lily in a dream means changes, illness, sorrow, or endurance. Washing a deceased person with boiling water in a dream means that the latter is already suffering from hell in his own grave. Also, see hot water. If one sees himself drinking cold, refreshing water from the regular water tab in a dream, it means comfort and joy. Also see drink. He also represents one who delivers people's belongings to their hands. A water carrier in a dream also may denote evil, burdens, fights, dancing, or whirling. If a water carrier delivers someone a glass of water in a dream and receives money for it, It represents a responsibility or a burden he will carry, or perhaps that the other person may receive accumulated profits from his business. Seeing the city's reservoir full to capacity means glad tidings and prosperity. If one finds the water level low, and if the water side is covered with crusts, mildew, decay, and produces a fetid odor in the dream, it means drought and adversities. The city's reservoir in a dream also represents its governor. Whatever condition it portrays in the dream, be it good or bad, will be exhibited in his work. In a dream, all gauges that are used in measuring the water level have the same interpretation. Also see water. A watermill in a dream represents a person who handles large amounts of cash, or who is an extremely wealthy person. If one seeks him, his needs will be satisfied and he will not return empty-handed. If one sees a watermill in operation in a dream, it means coming profits or benefits for one's life and his family through the person operating it. A watermill in a dream also represents one's helpers, clan, easing of one's difficulties, or it could mean rain. Also see handmill. Noria, in a dream, this type of water wheel which is used to raise and discharge water from a low-level stream into a higher ground means help assistance, keeping one's promise, or complying with preset conditions. Also see Noria. Walking on water in a dream also means unveiling a mystery, the need to trust one's affairs into Allah's hand, or it may mean approaching a danger, or it could mean that the accumulated pressures one is enduring are bearing heavy on him. It also means placing one's trust in Allah Almighty before embarking on a trip that could entail some danger. To walk on water, whether it is an ocean or a river in a dream, also denotes good spiritual standing, religious assiduousness, and strong faith, certitude, and determination. Also see river. Water, water,